It's one of the largest flags in the world. You've probably seen it driving across the George Washington Bridge on major holidays.
CBS2's Jenna DeAngelis has an exclusive look at the intricate process behind making it fly to display our nation's patriotism.
The American flag, its broad stripes and bright stars, represents our nation's strength, pride, and unity.
It's a symbol of all of us. What guarantees us our life in America, our freedom.
Kevin McSweeney fought for the flag overseas with the Marine Corps in the 1980s. And for decades, he's been part of making sure it's proudly displayed on the George Washington Bridge with the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey.
It was flown originally in 1947 on Veterans Day to celebrate the victory in World War II. And it's been flown ever since.
The American flag that waves over the GWB on major U.S. holidays has evolved over time. It's much larger and grander, measuring at 60 by 90 feet.
It's the largest free-flying flag in the world.
But the flag you saw this past Memorial Day has been replaced. A new flag gets installed about every decade or sooner if it's torn or tattered.
There's wear and tear over the years with the weather.
Replacing the flag is quite the surprising process. It starts with temporarily shutting down some of the roadway overnight and cleaning the workspace out of respect for Old Glory, then laying out a huge blue tarp to assemble the new flag on. The 450-pound flag connects to a giant 1,500-pound pole made of steel and wood to hang from. This requires manpower.
Hey, slow down.
To speed up the process for you, this time-lapse video shows crews working to get the new flag set without it ever touching the ground. Did I mention they take off their shoes? Step by step, workers hook up the flag, inspect it, and make sure it's picture perfect before carefully coiling it up to bring it to the top of the bridge.
Let's get everybody in position, get started.
General Maintenance Supervisor Frank Minervini gets a crew of about 30 people in place, including electricians and mechanics, on all sections of the bridge's New Jersey tower to begin the installation process. If you look closely, you can see a hole at the center of this tower. That's where the flag lives when it's not flying. In order to get it there, the Port Authority has to carefully connect cables from each side of the span.
Make sure the plastic's underneath. Take your time.
Prepare for takeoff. We take a step back to watch it slowly rise up. What a sight.
Here it comes.
It's time for those driving over the bridge during the installation to enjoy it first. After being tucked away, the slow reveal.
That's perfect.
A moment of pride for a true patriot.
I love the flag. Always did.
And those standing by watching, speechless.
This is the first look at the flag. The next time you'll see it fly will be Labor Day, as long as the weather holds up. And the process you just watched likely won't happen for another decade. On the George Washington Bridge, Jenna DeAngelis, CBS 2 News.
So the former flag will be sent to a company in Texas to be retired through proper disposal.
And you thought somebody just hung it up, right?
That's a lot.
Massive,
30 people to get that
massive
done.
process there. But it does look great. I'll tell you, when you're coming down the GWB and you see that
yeah, and the
on a
blue
nice
sky.
crystal blue sky day, it's perfect.